Hi there, and welcome to my channel. Are you looking for a flat? Or maybe you applied for some offers but with no response? So in this video I want to share with you some informations and tips how to find a flat, how to rent a flat in the Netherlands. So stay with me. So the first question can be where to look for a flat for rent. There are some websites where you can look for a flat, and the most popular are Funda, Pararius, Kamernet, Huurwoningen, BV Wonen, Holland to Stay, and also Facebook groups. But with Facebook groups, beware of the scammers and never send any money before signing a contract. There are also housing corporations which are buying buildings, renovate them, and then offer them for rent. And those corporations are Vesteda, MVGM, so you can also look on their website. It's also a good option to find a flat. Finding a flat in the Netherlands, it's not easy and it's not fast, but it's doable. It can last from 1 to 3 months before you find something, so just be a little bit patient with this process. Talk to anyone you know here. Maybe they heard about something to rent. You never know. Finding a flat and the time in which you manage to do it also depends on in which area you are looking for a flat, what you are looking for, what are your unnegotiables. So all of this matters. What can be helpful? Prepare a draft message for Funda or Facebook group or any other website you will be applied. And I will talk about a draft message later. Step 1 in renting is responding for the listing. In this step, it's very important to respond for the offers which are no longer than half an hour or let's say 1 day old on the website, because it gives you the biggest chance to succeed. And let's say that you choose Funda to search for a flat. So let's go for all the steps in Funda. If you don't speak Dutch, there is an option in the bottom of the page to translate it for English. Choose for rent option and search. And filter it by the newest offers first. On this type of pages you also have more filters to choose more specifically what are you looking for. Let's say that you find an offer and it's this offer. Read the description and look for the requirements and if you meet the expectations. There are almost always requirements about your gross salary, which is 3 times the rent and the deposit. If you meet the expectation, you can go to the next step, which is showing your interest through contact. Sometimes there is a phone number available, but I advise you to send a message instead. Phone calls can unnecessarily annoy the realtor and won't give you better chance to succeed. But of course, if you choose to make a phone call, it's your decision. What is important in this step is what your message will look like. Your message shouldn't be like that. Hi, I'm interested in renting this property. Is it still available for viewing? No. This type of message won't give you any chance to succeed. Your message should be more specific. So you should introduce yourself first, then what is important if you are looking for a short term or a long term, if you are going to register yourself, do you have a contract, do you have a job in the Netherlands, what type of contract you have, do you have kids, are you married, are you looking for a flat as single or family with pets. All of this matters. I will prepare a draft message so you can check it in the description box. The next step after sending your interest in renting is receiving confirmation for the viewing, so that you are invited for the viewing. And what is important in this step? In this step is important that you will check your email regularly and answer for these confirmations as quick as possible, and you will be as flexible as possible when it comes to the dates and hours of viewing, because it gives you the biggest chance. So remember. And about the viewing, be punctual, because Dutch are punctual and it's important for them. Don't forget about it. There are two different types of viewing in the Netherlands. First is individual viewing. It means that only you are invited on the precise hour, and there is a short time slot for you and the realtor, or for you and the landlord, to see the property and ask some questions. So it's a really nice opportunity to get in contact with the realtor, and maybe it's also a good idea to bring with you something sweet to stand out from the others. Who knows what can help you with renting. And the second type of viewing is open viewing. It means that property is open for the viewing for many people at the same time. So it can be 20, 30, more or less people viewing the property on the same time with you. So it means that there is no privacy and no individual time for talk with the realtor or landlord. But don't be scared. This type of viewings are something normal here in the Netherlands, and it's not like that in this type of viewing you have less chance to succeed. No. After viewing an apartment, don't forget to send an email with a confirmation that you are interested in renting the property. You can introduce yourself once again, and you can use even this draft message, which was for the listing, for the answering the listing step. You can also send a recommendation letter from the previous landlord, and also propose your conditions, which is a rent, deposit, and the starting date. The next step is sending your documents and confirming your interest in renting. What is the most important thing when it comes to rent a flat in the Netherlands? When you think about a landlord, for him or her, the most important thing is to be sure that you are able and you will pay the rent on time. So for this, your salary of course matters, but also a reference letter from a previous landlord can be helpful. So what types of documents you can expect? So there can be copy of your residence permit, copy of your contract, salary slips, bank account statement, savings account, recommendation letter from previous landlord, if you have one, recommendation letter from anyone you can ask from, and a presentation about yourself, so a picture, brief description of why you love this specific apartment, and maybe some social profiles that can assure that you are you. You may need more or less documents. It depends on the website, landlord, agency, but these are the most typical ones. And what if you are an entrepreneur? For entrepreneurs, you can be asked about KFK extract, tax return for 2-3 years, and details on your business that you can share. The next step is a final step because it's signing a contract. So if you manage to get to this step, my congratulations. What kind of contracts are in the Netherlands? So there are 4 different types of contract. And the first one is indefinite time, from day X till potentially forever. They exist, but are really rare. Second is fixed time, most often for maximum 2 years, because after 2 years tenants get more rights and it's really hard to kick them out of the property. The third one is temporary, when the landlord plans to move back. And the fourth and last one is definite period, property up for sale. While signing a contract, make sure that you understand everything and that you can register yourself in this property if you want to. And of course, carefully read all the contract. Thank you very much for watching this video. Hope I share some important and maybe some new informations with you. See you in the next one. Take care and bye bye.